What is up, you guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be covering 10 small tidbits that we've learned from things that have come out recently, like the North American website, like some Japanese gameplay trailers. I'm going to be taking little tidbits of information from all of those things and creating just this compilation of 10 things that we learned from it. Now, some of this stuff is just going to be speculation and, in theory, based on what we saw. But some of the stuff is also just really cool details that I'm happy that they're adding into this game. And yeah, so hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video. I'm gonna have a bunch of Superstars content coming up for you guys. Like, we're just about, what, 2.5 weeks away from this game coming out? We are getting so close, and I am so super excited for this game to come out. If you guys are enjoying the Mario Party content, drop a like and subscribe. I am actually planning a few cool Mario Party related things. I am working on a collab, thing, which I'll announce maybe at some point later. And I'm also going to be doing a Mario Party marathon next year where I play through every single board and every single mainline Mario Party game. So I will be continuing Mario Party content even after Mario Party Superstars launches. So I really hope that you guys will enjoy it. And I would love to hear you guys' feedback. So without any further ado, let's get to the 10 new things that we know about Mario Party Superstars. This first thing is actually something I've missed that has actually kind of been known about for a while, but I didn't really realize it until I watched Tendo's channel. Definitely go and check out Tendo, their channel will be in the description down below. And they pointed out that perspective mode will probably be returning from Mario Party 9. Now, I didn't even know what perspective mode was, to be honest, because the fact that I didn't dive too deep into Mario Party 9, so I was really just like, what is this? Apparently, for those of you who are like me and don't know, it's basically a mode that changes the perspective of certain minigames. So we see here that Pushy Penguins and Catch You Letter have completely different perspectives, and I honestly think that's a pretty cool thing that they could do for certain minigames as like a little side mode kind of thing. Like I said, I have no experience with perspective mode, but maybe for some mini games, like maybe Bowser's Big Blast, or I don't know, if you guys want me to do a video going through the mini games I think this kind of mode would be cool with, then let me know. Like, that's actually a kind of cool thing that they did. I didn't even know that they did it, like I said, to be honest, for Mario Party 9, and it's cool to see this kind of mode return. I'm happy to see it. Okay, this is kind of a small little thing, just a little thing that makes me happy, but in the Japanese gameplay little trailer thing, there were two of them, one for Spaceland and one for Yoshi's Tropical Island. Well, the one for Spaceland, we saw bobbing balloons, and we saw Wario completely fail the minigame, and I love that they brought back the miss. That was from the original N64 Mario Party games. It's such a small detail, such a minute detail, and even something that kind of looks weird, if you think about it looking back. But I'm glad they brought it back because it makes it feel more authentically N64 Mario Party. So I'm glad they have it here, and if you listen closely to the clip, I believe they even have the original music from those mini games. So it's great to see it return.
おっしゃ、なんかチャンス。めっちゃいいやんこれ。一番奥のやつスターのとこ行く。おい、それねえだろ。
This is something that I don't know if we actually know it or know this fact or not. So if this is something we already know, forgive me. But when you use stamps, I don't know if this is the case with all of them, but some of the stamps have noises or voices attached to them. So we see in the gameplay trailer they're using Bowser stamps. And you can hear Bowser's voice comes through them. And I think it's really cool because it calls back to the GameCube era with taunts. Because you could taunt players, with the characters' voices. And honestly, if, let's say you have a sticker like a Mario, if you're playing as Mario and you play the Mario stamps, and they play a Mario noise, it's just kind of a cool GameCube Mario Party callback. And I really hope that that's the case. I don't know, like I said, that's just another cool small detail that I'm happy that they're adding in here. So yeah.
だってこれ明ら信じて上行く上とかそう予想で行った方がいいんじゃないまあ俺らはマジで応援してるからなんかあったら俺らが支えるからいやなんかあったら俺らが支えるからマジで
Okay, this one's pretty interesting. So obviously, as we know from Mario Party's history, when Boo is going to steal coins from you, you can tap A to shoot Boo away, and it doesn't usually ever work, but usually it would take less coins depending on how much you tap. And here we actually see a meter that fills up as you're tapping A. So I wonder if like each segment means less and less coins. So if only the first segment gets colored in, Boo steals a lot of coins, but then if it's all filled up, maybe Boo doesn't steal anything at all. That could be a really interesting thing, and I'm kind of actually happy to see it, because sometimes when Boo's stealing coins from you in any Mario Party game and you're tapping A bunch, you don't really know like the measurement or how well you do, you know, when Boo steals away coins. So I think it'd be an interesting way to like see how good or how bad you're doing at, you know, keeping Boo from stealing all your coins. I know, again, small detail, but something I thought I'd point out because it's pretty cool. This is something that we could have probably theorized since Mushroom Village returned, but we see the pipe menu from the first Mario Party game. Well, I mean, the falling is from the first Mario Party game. The second Mario Party game, they were running through the pipe. But nevertheless, that callback is here. It's really, really cool to see the characters falling. You get the explanation of the board. It's really, really cool. And there's this Japanese text next to it, which I actually used the Google Translate camera thing to translate. And basically, the 4 categories that you can alter here are the number of turns. You know, so I think they chose 10 in this instance. Turning bonus stars on and off, so it's really, really cool to see that return. Minigame explanations, which is pretty cool because that's a feature that was like in the GameCube Mario Parties. I don't know if this was an N64 thing as well. Like you can turn on and off the explanation screens for the minigames, which is really, really cool to see them bring that back. And the minigame difficulty. I'm wondering if it also can be associated with like minigame types, because we'll get into that later because we get to see the different minigame types. And I know it says like difficulty, but I wonder if it also can mean types of minigames, like if you could play GameCube and Wii era Mario Party minigames or just N64. Like I wonder how much customization there is for that option. And it'll be really, really cool to see all that more in detail when the game launches. But yeah, I just thought I'd point all that out. Okay, this is something that got pointed out to me, and it's a kind of interesting thing. At first, I didn't really think much of it, and I still am not entirely sure, but it's still something to point out. So we see the intro here, we see all the characters gathered around, and there is kind of a suspicious gap, like, you know, by Donkey Kong, and I think by Yoshi as well. Like, there's a suspicious amount of space that could fit in more characters if you unlock them. This I'm just so weird about because, I mean, I don't know. I remember in Super Mario Party, the unlockable characters were in the intro, even, like, before you unlocked them. So, I really don't know, like, what this means, given that there's an awkward space by Donkey Kong. You know, I don't know. I don't want to, like, speculate or anything. Like, I've already kind of done some speculating, so it can be in, like, the game's shop if you want to go and check that out. But yeah, I did want to point that out because someone pointed that out to me. It is a bit interesting, the kind of awkward space by Donkey Kong. Okay, so we got some more minigame name changes. This one I talked about on my community feed, and Shell Shocked got changed to Tread Carefully. Now, obviously, I posted this on my community feed because I was shocked. Not because of the fact that they changed the minigame's name. Like, obviously, Shell Shock does have a different meaning, you know, in a lot of instances, but it is weird that they changed it since they didn't change it in Top 100, or even in Super Mario Party when they kind of brought it back. But just the name Tread Carefully doesn't sound like Shell Shocked at all. Like, Shell Shocked is literally a game where you're controlling a tank and shooting, like, so much. Like, it's such a, like an action, fast-paced minigame where you're spamming the shoot button, shooting, you know, your tank at people. Tread Carefully just doesn't fit. I'm guessing because of the fact that tanks have treads, you know, not in the, yeah, obviously tanks don't really have wheels, they have treads that they use to move around, but even still, it's not, like, especially the carefully part, the name just to me just does not work with the minigame. But also, Money Belt from Mario Party 6 got changed to X-Ray Payday. Now, I actually didn't know, I don't know how I didn't think of this, but Money Belt is a Mario Party 4 minigame, and then Money Belt is a Mario Party 6 minigame. At least I think I got that right. Maybe I mixed it up. Maybe Mario Party 4 is a Money Belt. It might be because there's Money Belts, like there's multiple in 6. Either way, I'm side tangenting here. Money Belt got changed to X-Ray Payday. I actually like this name, I'm not gonna lie. I like this name change. I think it represents the minigame a lot better because, you know, there's an X-ray in it, and it's a play on words, it rhymes. I think it's a really clever name. I don't know how other people feel about it. I like the name change. Also, if you look on the game's website, at the 4-player minigames, you see the Bowser minigame at the bottom. So Facelift is confirmed as a Bowser minigame, and I thought it would be, given the fact that it had Bowser's face, which in Mario Party 1 that was the Bowser facelift, the Bowser Space facelift. So I figured that much. I think I predicted that like in one of my older videos. Pit Balls and Dark and Crispy are obviously Bowser minigames. It's cool to see all the Bowser minigames together, meaning that when you land on a Bowser space, obviously the Bowser minigames can be played. You know, you can get like Bowser Revolution or Bowser's like Potluck, or you can get Bowser minigames. So it's a very traditional standard Bowser space, which I'm happy they didn't like try to do anything weird or different with. So yeah, it looks cool. Okay, this one's getting more into speculation territory, but on the game's website, it divides the minigames into categories, obviously being free-for-all, 1v3, 2v2, duel, etc., etc. But there's also the ones that are coin minigames that it points out, as well as the high-score minigames. I do think it's interesting that they point out the high-score minigames because these are minigames where people are particularly scored, like Snow World, etc., etc. And it got me to thinking, one of two things. One, maybe there'll be challenge modes of some of these high-score minigames, like Book Squirm, you know, or Snow World, or, you know, just like kind of like Mario Party 4 had. But more importantly, I think this has interesting implications with the money thing. I think in the high score mini games, that's where second and third place will get coins because of the fact that people are ranked first, second, third, and fourth. In some mini games, there is no second, third, and fourth. It's just one person just kind of wins the mini game. There's no second place. So I think that means personally that there's not going to be an option to turn off that feature. I think it will be for those particular minigames, almost like battle minigames, right? Where battle minigames are first, second, third, and fourth. You know, it's kind of like that. How do I feel about it? I don't really know. I mean, if second and third place get like 2 and 3 coins each, especially since they seem to have mostly fixed the economy of the game, I don't mind it, especially as much as Super Mario Party, where everything was so much cheaper. But I thought it'd be an interesting thing to point out. Okay, so I know this is like point 11 and not point 10, but this is something that like has been well known, but I actually haven't really talked about it much on the channel, and I know you guys probably already know, but I figured I'd point it out here. I want to go over at least 7 courses of the Mountain Minigames mode. I know some of you guys probably already know this, but like I said, I never touched on it, so I figured I would at least cover it. The first one is called Free Play. Choose whichever of the 100 minigames you want to play. Self-explanatory. The second one being Sports and Puzzles. Change the settings to practice your skills in sports and puzzle minigames. Enjoy sports at a leisurely pace or test your mettle in score attack with puzzles. Next up is Coin Battle. Play with 3 other players and see who can rack up the most coins. Coin minigames, bonus minigames, and other events can happen sometimes too. After the duel settles, the player with the most coins wins. Tag Match. In 2v2 minigames, your teamwork is really put to the test. The first team to reach 3, 5, or 10 stars wins. Trio Challenge. Maintain your win streak in 1v3 minigames. Play solo or as a team. To clear each stage, you'll have to win 5 times in a row. Survival. Just one player can play online in this mode. Compete with players near or far for a streak of wins. And then lastly is Daily Challenge. Just one player can play online in this mode. You can play varied theme packs of minigames that rotate daily. This is interesting because obviously there's a lot of different modes here, especially Daily Challenge where it rotates daily, you know, the list of minigames, you know, and given that they're themed packs, it could be almost like Top 100 where it was based on the type of minigame it was, or obviously based on the era of Mario Party that the minigames are from, and I think that could be really, really interesting. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And yeah, so stay tuned to my channel for more Mario Party Superstars content. There's going to be a lot of it because we are getting close now. And should be a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff down below. Click the notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos. And definitely check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. So, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.